Imagine being able to start real conversations with high value founders on LinkedIn without spending hours scrolling, finding posts, and writing comments manually. Let me show you how I do this using ConnectSafely.ai and Claude. LinkedIn is full of founders and decision makers who post every day, but manually finding the right people and engaging with them takes a lot of time. Earlier, I had to do all of this by myself, but now using ConnectSafely.ai, I have connected my LinkedIn account to Claude using their MCP server, and you can see on my screen. ConnectSafely.ai is a LinkedIn growth platform that helps you increase visibility, generate leads, and automate engagement safely. Instead of doing repetitive tasks manually, I can now use AI to handle smart, human-like engagement for me. What I'm doing here is targeting high-value founders and decision makers in B2B SaaS who have lower reach. The reason is simple. When someone has fewer followers, their posts are less crowded, so my comments are more visible, more likely to get replies, and more likely to turn into real conversations and potential clients. Now I'm going to give Claude a prompt where I'm basically asking it to find these kind of posts, engage with them by reacting and adding thoughtful comments, and then give me back all the links and a summary so I can track everything easily. And you can see on my screen, and I will share the prompt later on which I'm using. At the end, I asked Claude to give me a concise summary including total post engaged, key themes observed, and how these engagements can help in building conversations with high value leads. Now I'm going to run the command and let's give it a few seconds to process and then I'll show you exactly what results it generates. So the results are in, and this is exactly what Claude generated after running the command through connectsafely.ai. As you can see, it has completed the entire workflow for me. It found relevant posts from founders, analyzed them, dropped reactions, and posted thoughtful comments all automatically. It engaged with 5 different founders and decision makers, which is exactly what I was targeting. High value people who are actively building and sharing insights. Now, what really stands out here is the quality of engagement. These are not random reactions or generic comments. Claude is actually understanding the context of each post, selecting the right type of reaction, and writing comments that add value and encourages conversation. And most importantly, these comments are designed to get replies, which is where real conversations begin. Now let me show you this in real time. I'll open this post from Karan Jain and let's wait for a few seconds. Let me open up this post. Let's wait for a few seconds. So as you can see, this post is about decision making and leadership. Now, if you look at the comment here, it doesn't just agree with the post, it builds on his idea by adding another layer, like the cost of delay perspective. And that's the important part. It ends with a question. That's very intentional because instead of just leaving a comment, it invites Karan to respond. And once the founder replies, that's where a real conversation starts. This is exactly how you move from engagement to relationship building. Now let's look at another one. Let's go back to Claude. Now I'll open up this post from Vaibhav Sharma. So this post from Vaibhav Sharma is about financial blind spots in startups. Here again, the comment adds a fresh perspective. It reframes the problem as a visibility issue rather than just financial literacy. This kind of insight stands out because it's not obvious and it shows a deeper understanding of the problem. And again, it naturally fits into the conversation instead of looking forced or promotional. Now, coming back to the report, Claude has also given me a full breakdown, including all the post links, exact comments, reactions, and a summary of the campaign. If you look at the themes, it engaging with topics like SaaS growth, decision making, and financial insights, all highly relevant to founders and decision makers. And this is where the real value comes in. I'm not just engaging randomly, I'm entering conversations where my ideal audience already exists. These are people who are likely to need LinkedIn growth and visibility, which is exactly what ConnectSafely.ai helps with. So instead of sending cold DMs, I'm building visibility, adding value, and starting conversations in a much more natural way. And the best part, I didn't have to spend hours doing this manually. With ConnectSafely.ai, I connected my LinkedIn to Claude, used Claude to execute the workflow, and automated the entire process in a smart and a human-like way. And if you notice, this doesn't just stop at engagement. These comments are designed to trigger replies, which can then turn into real conversations and eventually leads. That's how you build a pipeline on LinkedIn today. This is just one use case, but it shows how powerful this combination of Claude plus ConnectSafely.ai really is. So thank you very much for watching this video and see you in another video.